Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Did you know that there's only 100 days left in 2020? This year has thrown a lot at us and changed a lot of people's routines. A lot of you may have been in lockdown and spending a lot of time at home. And with that comes some maybe less than desirable habits. Well, there's no time like the present to get started on changing them. With only 100 days left until we ring in 2021, it's time to start changing those habits little by little. So what is my 2021 countdown challenge, you may be asking? Well, it's pretty simple. Every Friday, I'm going to release a new challenge. Each challenge is going to be small, something manageable that you can do for the week. But the thing is that they're all going to build on one another. So each week builds on the previous week so that your habits are slowly getting bigger and bigger. Now you might think that these challenges aren't really going to have any effect. How can some small change give me big results in just 100 days? Well, it's not going to be big results, but it's going to be progress. I'll let you in on a secret. Big results in short times? It's not a thing. I know, your mind is blown. But we've lived in a culture selling 7-day fixes, 21-day fix, 3-day cleanse. Well, that stuff just doesn't work. You gotta look at the long game, and you gotta be in it to make long-lasting changes if you want to see results. Now, what you get out of this challenge is totally up to you. It might be that you're on a weight loss journey, you want to change your body composition. It might just be that you want to feel better. You want to wake up each morning feeling more energetic and ready to take on whatever life's throwing at you. You can get whatever you want out of this. It's all about what you put in. Now, habits. That's a big one, right? You may think that what your habits are a reflection on yourself, but they're really not. I consume a lot of health and well-being content. One of my favorites is podcasts. And of all the podcasts that I listen to, my absolute famous is On Air with Ella. Now, if you haven't heard of her, highly recommend checking her out. She is amazing. She comes at it with such an open, willing, even vulnerable angle of she is not an expert, but she talks to some amazing people. One of my favorite episodes, it's a few years old, but definitely the first thing you should listen to, is an episode with Jim Fortin about changing your mindset. I can't do this episode justice. It's full of great information and it's worth listening to multiple times. I've personally listened to it at least 6, and every time I feel like I've gotten something new out of it. I'm going to try to summarize a little bit. So basically, there's 2 parts of your brain. There's the part that's responsible for logic and reasoning, and then there's a part that's responsible for habits. And as Jim says, a habit is a habit because it's a habit. Our primal brain is responsible for our survival. If we did it yesterday, we're still alive. It must be good for us. Let's keep doing it. But not all of our habits are good habits. I know I definitely have a few that I would like to change. But just thinking about how it's a bad habit and thinking how we should stop doing that is not going to help us change our habits. Now, in 100 days, we can't go and fix all of our habits. That's just not realistic. But what we can start to do is building some new habits. Small little habits that aren't intrusive, that are going to fit somewhat easily into your life. And ideally, to make this habit really stick, you're going to attach it to something else that you're already doing. Then we're going to build on these habits. We're going to take them small and we're going to increase them little by little until eventually they're fully formed, grown-up habits that are going to help us live a happier and healthier life. So, how can we get started right now? My advice to you is to do two things. One, take some before pictures, and two, write in a journal. Now, the before picture is not a completely alien concept, but you might be thinking, I am not in this to change my body. I'm not in it to lose weight. I just want to be healthier. Fair enough. But our body is not just how much we weigh. There's so much about our inner health that can be reflected in our body. How does your skin look? How is your hair? Do you look tired? Do you have bags under your eyes? These things, they can change too. And it's always nice to have a before to compare with the after. And the next thing, the journal entry. Even if you've never journaled before, I highly recommend doing at least 2. Today and then January 1st. You're going to write down how you're feeling. Do you wake up feeling energized? Are you stressed? What do you think you're going to get out of this? What do you want to change? What are you open to changing? Then on January 1st, brand shiny new year, you're going to be able to write another diary entry and compare. So not only are you going to see any physical changes, you're going to be able to notice the mental changes as well. So yeah, I hope you're ready to get started. I'm super excited about this. I love a good challenge, and 100 days is definitely enough time to make changes in your life if you're willing to put in the effort. So here's to it. Just wait for Friday, challenge 1, coming your way soon.